Good morning. Welcome to 97.9 The Box. It's the Madd Hatta Morning Show. Michelle Moore, or should I say, Judge Moore is in the building.
Soon to be.
You got to speak it into existence.
That's
girl.
right.
You got to speak it. Okay, now, Miss Michelle Moore is a Democratic candidate for judge for the Texas District of 314. Now, what does this all mean? Why do you want to do this? Why would you like to be the judge for this particular district?
Okay, so the 314th District Court is all of Harris County. Yes, and that court is going to handle your CPS docket. That means the children who are in foster care involved with the CPS system, and also juvenile justice. So those are children who've been accused of committing an offense that are 10 years old, not yet 17 years old.
Okay. Now, there's a big issue that's going on, and I got this straight. I saw this, and there's a problem, and it said 2 Harris County judges responsible for 1 in 5 children sent to state juvenile prisons. So it sounds like a major problem where these 2 guys are sending a lot of people, children who look like me, to prison, to juvenile prisons. Is that a fair assessment?
Well, that's what the Houston Chronicle says. It's also documented on the numbers that were provided from Judge Phillips' court. Mm-hmm. So the data is the data. We can't argue it. The hard numbers are there. And that's the exact reason that I am running for judge for the 314th court. That is, it's obvious that that court needs a complete overhaul. It's obvious that there are unfair practices that are going on in that court just based on the data that was provided and based on a Houston Chronicle article. If you go down to the courthouse, you can talk to any number of attorneys that can tell you a personal story of what has occurred in that court. So it's obvious that a change is needed, and I'm the change that Harris County needs and deserves.
How do these kind of situations have these situations gone unchecked for several years? Why have we? I'm just hearing about this now. Why haven't I heard about it? I haven't heard about it on the news. I don't want to say that it's been all tied up in the cloak of secrecy or anything like that, but I haven't heard these stories.
Well, if you Google Judge John Phillips, numerous Houston Chronicle articles will come up. Just if you just run a quick Google search of his name. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times the community doesn't know what's going on down at the courthouse unless they are there.
Yeah,
and that's how that the continued reputation, the continued practices go unnoticed, and judges continue to be elected because the community just don't know, and they're not paying attention to their midterm elections. We, as a community, directly vote who will be in office at the judgeship level directly. It depends on us. So with articles like this that's in plain sight, that's on the internet, that you can do a quick Google search, there's no reason to continue to elect judges who are doing a disservice to our community and to our children.
You know, let's talk about voting too. What do you think we can do? And why do you think we have this problem of people seeing how important it is? Because oftentimes, when it's time to vote for president, we have a black president running or something like that. We get out there in droves. But these midterms, this season it seems a little louder than usual. But generally, it's pretty quiet and mundane, and we can't get the masses out to vote. What is this apathy that we see, and what can we do to change it? And what we do, and just as human beings.
I think that we cannot stress enough that it is one vote. Every single vote matters, and the person or the party with the most votes win. So it comes to, if you have a problem with what is going on downtown, if you have a problem with what's going on in your legislature, you've got to go vote. It's just that simple. And for the whole misconception that my vote doesn't matter, it's a flat out lie. If your vote didn't matter, then why are Republicans voting in droves if it doesn't matter?
Now, I have to ask this as well. You're a woman. You're a black woman. This makes the road, to me, I would think, a little harder to toll. What roadblocks have you seen as you are on this journey to be a judge?
Well, I think that if you look at any of the literature that's been put out, the running theme is that the Democrats are unqualified. And that's been the running theme that the Republicans have put out. And they put that out because they are known for being divisive and hate-driven. They know that their base drives on hate, their base drives on fear of the unknown, and it's absolutely not true. If you look at the Democratic ticket, we are qualified, we know the law, we can apply the law, and that's why we are here to bring about change. Do not believe the hype.
And ultimately, and I know, of course, there's a lot of things happening in the court system as to why you want to do this. But this is a job. It comes with a lot. It's a lot at stake. It's a hard job. It's not an easy job. Why do this? I'm sure there's other things that you could be doing with your time. Why be a judge? Why for this particular district? Why have interest in this?
To whom much is given, much is required. And my particular interest is this, in the juvenile justice court, in particular the 314th court, is because it needs change. I am a person who will look at all the evidence. I will follow the law. I will apply the law, and I'm not prejudiced towards any one person. I'm not a judge for just the black children, for just the Hispanic children. I'm a judge for all people and reaching across all party lines, because at this point, it shouldn't matter your party affiliation. It should matter who is sitting before you and who will listen to your case fairly. And I am that judge who will do that if elected to the 314th District Court.
All right. Give them some information, like where can they follow you? Because I'm always one of those kind of people, you know what? Find out for yourself, do a little research, and then, you got to get out there and get your vote on. So can they follow you on social media? Is there a website they can go to and get additional information?
So I'm all over social media. My Facebook is Michelle Moore. I am at my max of 5,000 friends, but on Instagram, it's Michelle4314. So Michelle, FOR 314, the same on Twitter. And also, don't forget, go to the Harris County Democratic Party website and check out all of the Democratic candidates. You'll find me there. And also my website, MichelleMoore4314th.com.
All right.
Now, what are some of your credentials? What have you done before you started running for this judgeship?
Yes.
So I went to Prairie View A&M University, got my Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice, graduated from University of Houston Law Center. I started my career down in the Valley. I worked in Cameron County's District Attorney's Office. I then moved to Dallas County, where I worked in the DA's office there, and I came home to Harris County, and I'm working as the Harris County Attorney's Office. I'm the 315th Chief Attorney, and I am in the Protective Services Practice Group.
You need more information, my friend?
Told you.
You need more.
Case is rested.
You need more information. If you good with that information she just gave.
One additional question.
Okay, sure.
So we saw that Chronicle article where this judge is sending these kids straight to prison.
Yeah.
What's another way to alleviate kids who come through that?
Yeah, you got a kid come through your court. What's something else we can do to get these kids to go down another path as opposed to sending them to prison immediately? And depending, of course, on the crime, if the crime is not, the crime should, the punishment should match the crime. But what are some other options for some of these young people?
Well, they can be released to a responsible adult. There's no need to put all children in prison. You can release them to a responsible adult. You can also have an ankle monitor on them. So there are many other options besides sending them to TJJD, which is in essence juvenile prison.
Okay. All right. Judge Moore, thank you so much. I'm just speaking it into existence.
I appreciate it.
Again, you guys, the most important thing is here, you got to get out and vote. Everybody loves to say this and that, but you know what? This is a very important election. I know you hear that almost every election, but this is really an important election. And you see what your apathy can do. You see who can start to run your government, your city, your country. So I would encourage all to make sure you get out there and vote. And Judge, thank you. Michelle Moore, thank you so much for being a part of the show this morning.
Thank you.